Hello and welcome back. So this is game 5 of our 10 game Brawl series where we are using the uncommons from Forgotten Realms. We have finished both the white and the blue, and then through process of elimination I know exactly what commanders Katie has left. For red, she's got these two. For black, she has whatever, this one and this one, and green she's got this one and this one. So because through process of elimination we can figure out who's left, what's forced into color. Both of us have the exact same one here, both of us have this one here, both of us have this one here. So for better viewing, better gameplay and stuff like that, we are going to force non-mirrors. So today I'm playing this deck and she's playing the black-red. Alright. So we are going to, like I said, we are just going to make sure that we are not playing mirror matches. And we're just doing that to just for better gameplay, because you don't need to see the mirror here to see who built this deck better. In my opinion, I think it's better if we were to actually show you various commanders versus various commanders and not necessarily mirror matches, specifically for two-color decks when we have this big of a field. If it was a three-color, there's so much more you can do in three-color. If we end up doing a four-color or a five-color, there's so much more that you can do, because you can base it off of one color versus a different color, where with these, and with it being such a smaller card pool, we are going to force non-mirror matches. And if you think we should still leave it up to chance, by all means, let me know. If you're watching her video, let her know. Comment on our videos. If people want to see potential mirror matches, we'll go back to that. For tonight, we are not doing that. And on that note, I am going to challenge her. And then we are going to wait until she accepts before I unmute her. So yeah, and if you guys have any bad rare deck ideas that you want, like if you want us to base a deck around a bad rare, and not bad, I'm talking about a bad rare, a rare that you wouldn't play anywhere, and there's a lot of them. There are rares that are just bad and limited. You'd never play them in constructed. Hello, Katie.
Oh, hi. I accidentally clicked it off the thing, which made the challenge cancel, I think. So I challenge you again.
I got it coming. But I was
Oh,
just ending my rant while I was waiting for you. Opponent has canceled the challenge. Why? Stop
oh,
canceling the challenge.
you stop canceling the challenge.
I, Here, challenge me.
I did challenge you, and then you challenged me, and then I canceled my challenge, and it said that I canceled the challenge. So
So
it's really falling apart here.
I'm waiting for you.
Falling right off the rails.
Sounds about right. But yeah,
Okay,
so
I challenged you.
I was ending uh, my spiel with the tell us about bad rares, and not bad limited rares, but just bad rares all over.
Yeah,
Because we'd love to build
we love
those.
Bammers.
Absolutely.
Oh, that reminds me, I haven't posted our Dargon orbs. I still gotta post that.
All right.
Oh, this wants to be fine. It's probably fine. Getting more fine.
It's getting horrifying.
No, it's getting more fine.
Oh, I heard you. I was just hoping that it was getting horrifying.
Oh, I mean, for you, maybe. Maybe for you. I don't know if you saw in the Steam store, but Asmodee is having some like giant uh board game sale.
Nice.
Yeah,
Really? You went for the block?
I did. What you got?
I got nothing. I just expected you not to block out of fear that I might have something.
Do-do-do.
No blocks.
Oh, blocks. All right. All right. I got to live the dream in one of the games that means, so that's cool. Let's go on my yard, right? Oh no, bottom. Okay. Get to learn nothing.
Mm-hmm. You.
No blocks.
Weird.
Yeah, so weird.
Look at you with the removal spells.
All of them. All the removals.
Trying to figure out if that's the destroy target creature
Could be.
or if that's the if there's poison in the cup or the lightning.
It could be Demon Bolt. Quip. I should probably read what Poet Quill does now.
Plus one.
Lifelink. Well, you don't have to guess anymore.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was once
I
I
mean,
moved it
makes
to
sense.
attack. Oofda. All right. Land? You're not
What on the
land.
snow?
Oh, I needed that to be land.
You're gonna get mad at me.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Land? Land.
No. I'm pretty sure this is bad for me. Not blood on the snow, though. If it is, it's weird. Oh, that card. It's a good card.
Yeah, it's not even mine.
It's not your card?
No.
Oh, it's my card. Yeah, that's a good card. That gets you some of the leaf. Mm. Wonder which one is more impactful to the board. It does. Let's see if I regurt that.
Hmm. Well, that does me no good, so I'm dead.
Oh,
Uh, so because this equip cost is 3, casting this doesn't help.
yep.
So now I'm dead.
Off by 1. That's annoying.
I uh I even played one of your lands.
Ooh,
So
off the siphon?
yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, so
I mean, I've definitely been there. I have been. I have been there.
so when I'm stealing your land so I can make land drops, and then I'm just like, I had the Meat Hook Massacre, and when I was like, land would have been so much better for me.
Yeah. You could have swiped it that much earlier. Yeah.
Oh, a turn earlier, but that's still 10 points of life I would have saved.
Yeah. The Jaded Sellsword is like so devastating when it happens when it's supposed to.
You mean on turn 3?
Yeah. I mean, that's when it's supposed to.
Come on.
Well, this is garbage, but we're going with it. I think it's more correct to keep that than it is to keep this, even though this. I don't know. Jason will tell me later.
I guess I'll keep that, and that can go away. Oh, I forgot to put it, so I win the roll.
Oh, shit.
Oh well.
Did you want to restart?
No,
No, okay. We both have garbage hands, so. You're going to put an asterisk next to my victory?
I might.
Batman. Okay, if he's sleeping, that means he's not being a terror.
Gross.
Along with a little perma treasure making, as long as he lives.
That requires spells.
It's true. Spells and things. Ooh, I almost did that wrong.
I wish you would have.
It would have been one less point of damage.
I'm well aware.
I need all the points of damage I can get. I feel like I built a Shane deck. Or I'm just drawing all of the Shane cards.
You're just drawing all the Shane cards.
I do really dig the Decayed. I mean, on computer I do. I'm sure if I was playing on mobile, or when I play this on like my iPad, and it just destroys all the lag, I am displeased. So much dungeoneering.
Yeah, I actually don't like decay.
The mechanic or the.
Just in general.
Oh yeah, Boo and Hiss. Okay, we'll just kill yours too.
That's fine.
Ugh. Would like one of my kill spells now, please.
And by that, you mean one of the cheap ones.
Yes, because he kind of expansive to hit. Where are the dice? Oh, Merp. Tap him. Just tap him.
No, why would I? Why the hell would I do that? It's like paying for this guy to be unblockable when he's the only one attacking. Why would I do that?
Just tap him. Tap, tap, taparoo.
I know Yana.
You rude. Am I the dead? Possibly.
Tybalt?
So you've seen through my disguise. Make no mistake. I'm
Oofta.
not nice.
Decisions to make. Yeah, I didn't get anything good. It hurts. I will take that action and die horribly. Yup, and die horribly. Merp, merp. Merp, merp. You should be able to go first this one, even though you won, because I got to go first twice.
Didn't I go first in game one? Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I go first.
I went first because I got my commander out and then was just like, oh, you actually blocked? Because who knows what I could have had.
That's true. Could have had many a thing.
Could have had give my creature death touch or something, We are in black.
Some, yeah, and with wild abandon, I was like, "Let's go."
I'm going to block. And it's like, okay, you block.
Okay, crazy.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, you stupid land.
My turn two is quite predictable with this deck.
Mine isn't. Actually, with either deck. If I'm playing Krindle or Kalen. Now that's just horseshit.
It is. It really is. Just kill it. You're in black.
Just kill it, you're black.
I'm glad to see you playing that card because when I played that card, I was like, is this just a meme card and I don't know it? Like, is that what's happening?
Kind of.
But I thought it was pretty cool. Is it still end of turn? I think it is. That's annoying. Resolves. Oh, he's so much bigger too.
Yeah.
I'll play my own version of Siphon thingy. Well, maybe.
Rana.
Oh, heart of the cards.
Rana.
Heart of the cards. Oh God, she's annoying.
My children drench their hands. My power is for
So
annihilation.
annoying. Oh, not blocking that.
You didn't want to block that.
No.
Why not?
No.
Oh, what a.
I return to the abyss.
How could you say such a thing?
Um. Quite simply.
Did you get my meat hook massacre again? Oh, or is that my lolly?
Huh?
Did you not play my siphon? The siphon no light card you got yet?
I did. It's in play. That mountain.
Oh! Didn't even realize. That's funny. Ow, ow, ow. Well, this can't continue.
It could have.
No thanks. Was not enjoying it. I'm running out of cards. I don't like my lack of cards. Yup, it's pretty real good. Mm-mm-mm. This is probably still fine. Actually, probably fine with any of this. And enter. This ward again? Discard a card. Okay. Yeah, no blocks. Ooh, I have Vecna.
Yeah, I like Ayavecna.
You would.
I also like the hand of Vecna, especially since I actually have quite a bit of life gain in this deck. Um, that that doesn't bother me. I'll take that action.
Yep. Can we lose all the life? It's a big man. What's the ward on this? 1 million D?
Just 3.
Oh, end of turn. Okay.
Trying to make this so you don't have a choice but to die.
Aggressive.
A little bit. Oofta. Sure.
Oh, the one time that card's ever been useful in the history of Brawl. I swear to God.
What?
That Gristlebrand, I cut it from my deck because it was so expensive to equip and it was never effing relevant. The
It's
one
lifelink.
time
It's
I know it
lifelink and flying. If I had
is.
one more mana in game 1, that had kept me alive long enough to get back in the game. I literally needed one
Mhm.
turn.
uh, I literally cut that from this deck because I was like, this card's stupid.
It's really not.
Um, well, that went quickly because we're in black, so we have a lot of kill spells.
Because there's a lot of kill spells. Although,
Yeah.
you played a lot more kill spells than I did.
Oh, for sure. I played a lot of kill spells.
You were just
Um,
like, who wants kill spells? I do.
yeah, I was like, how can I jam this bad boy in there? I got a copy of my deck. Got a copy of my deck.
So much stuff in my deck that
Export.
I did not get to even see.
I feel like I had a better spread than I normally do. Um,
Yeah. I actually think you did.
yeah, I think I saw like more rando things than I. Bats, you snore the loudest in the whole world. China can hear you snoring.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's so loud. I don't remember how this goes.
We
Are
do.
you evens or odds?
I'm odds.
Okay, so you're first. Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
Not that it really matters that much.
No, not really. We're trying to be fair. Swap the look. Apply the styles.
Always apply the styles.
Get this all up on her. Um, where you want to start? Which one to highlight?
Um, Sludge Monster. That card is so good.
Yeah,
No, I mean like
Sludge
this.
Monster is so good.
So you went for the like rogue mill option.
Yes.
I went neither. Like I do
Yeah.
have some rogues in here, and so I have Xerath in here. And in fact, I had Xerath in my hand after I played the Massacre in game 1.
Ooh.
So like I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get Crindle out, and then you were just like, nope, we're just gonna kill you now. Which is why I just needed the one extra turn. Because I had enough smaller things that I could have played Crindle, played another creature, and equipped it, but I needed it the first turn.
Yeah.
Because then I'd have been like, oh, I'm going to swing with Xerath, and I'm going to take back dragons from you, because why not?
Would have helped.
Yeah, so I actually, Massive Gristlebrand, I think, is a phenomenal card, just for the lifelink.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
The lifelink, and when you get to draw cards when your creature dies.
Right. I think when I was playtesting, every time I had this card, it was I'm behind and I can't pay the mana to equip this. Or, and this might just be this particular deck build, everything was so low power that it was like giving it lifelink was not
That's fair.
impactful enough, I think.
I think the
But yeah, that on a Goldspan dragon would have been nuts.
yeah.
But it's like it never worked out in my playtest.
Well, I literally only ever opened the Eye of Vecna. And this deck, I built the hand and the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh, for the match.
Before, like, when I was building this deck, way back right after Innistrad came out.
Yeah.
I built that, and let me tell you how much fun actually cracking this off on somebody is. Because
Just makes everybody the sad.
Yeah. You know, who doesn't like having a 8/8 zombie god that's indestructible that says at the beginning of your upkeep, pay 2 to draw a card and lose 2 life.
Sure.
And then if you lose 2 or more life during during your turn, you get a 2/2 zombie.
I mean, it's all upside, really. As long as you can mitigate it enough, and hopefully your mask will do that.
I also have Poet's Quill that gives lifelink.
Fair.
This deck actually has a lot of lifelink.
I see you have your Vorpal Sword meme that you said you were going to have, so way to keep your word.
It's like the best black equipment you could ask for.
Oh, for sure it is. I know.
Like
and it has a meme upside, so I mean, winning all around.
So what was it? Second game, I think. I had Spectral Adversary in my hand. So even if you were just like, oh, I'm gonna play out all these creatures, I'd have been like, okay, no attacks, pass the turn. Oh, look, you put out more creatures to stay alive. Phase them all. Just win anyway.
Yeah.
So I actually also put in the Black Adversary, and I do not like the Black Adversary. The Tainted Adversary.
You just did it for funsies?
I think I just put him in there because I had it, and if the game goes long, he can effectively make it so you can't lose.
Okay. Or at least go wide.
To let you go suit, yeah, like he's in there as a I want to win on my next turn. I need a bunch of dudes to do it. I've got the mana.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Especially late game when you're like, I just need enough dudes. I've got land for days. I just need something that makes dudes. Yeah.
But yes.
Nighthawk Scavenger is just an auto-include if you're playing black. So good.
So Drana, realistically, shouldn't be in this deck.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Because you have too many
because
legendaries?
I have too many legendaries.
Mm.
I
I mean,
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legendary creatures.
I've only seen 3 targets so far. You can even get anything with that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 potential targets.
Yeah. I mean, 11's not nothing.
Oh, actually, I know why I put Tana Adversary in. Because I have Poppet Stitcher in.
Oh, fair.
Oh, make all these
Pop
2/2s
is an interesting
decay.
card.
And Poppet Stitcher. Get to my turn. Look at all my 3/3s that don't have decay.
Yeah.
Also Poppet Stitcher flipped with Jissa.
Oh, it's probably dumb.
Says just all your well, you lose all their abilities, so they just become generic 3/3 tokens. But if I'm killing off like 1/1s and 2/2s, that's an upside.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to decide if it stays on the Poppet Factory or the Stitcher. So, Meat Hook Massacre is a really good card.
It's so good. It's everything we wanted Revenge of Ravens to be, or that frickin' Bastion card, but like better.
Yeah. I almost wish it wasn't legendary.
Yeah.
Well, like not that it really hurts if you have multiples in your deck because you drop one out to wipe the board and then you drop the second one out to wipe the board. But like, if you could get 2 or 3 triggers because you've got 2 or 3 in play, even better.
Yeah, that's true.
I keep trying to have Triskaphile do something.
It's not doing it.
I don't draw enough cards, even in a deck that draws a lot of cards.
I mean, A for effort. You tried to put something fun in there. Don't begrudge you that. Oh, I don't even own a Poet's Quill. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I guess
Osmodeus is really good.
Yes.
Especially if you give him, lifelink.
Yeah. You throw that on there, life is good. Same with Xanathar, honestly. I mean,
Well, Xanathar's just good always.
yeah.
Unless your opponent's
Yeah.
playing nothing but counterspells and then drop a Xanathar. Then he's really annoying because then all your best stuff is their stuff and they're still countering all of your stuff.
And it is the Womp Womp.
And then it's, why are you even playing Magic? Because I don't get to play Magic.
Jason doesn't like counterspell, guys. I don't know if you didn't know this.
I don't.
He does not care for the counterspell.
I think there's too much in any given standard rotation.
Yeah, I can see that.
You don't need to have a counterspell in every set, and yet there are. Usually 3. But yeah, you don't need to counter your opponent's spells to control them. Like you can control.
Well, you'd rather have your stuff killed.
I'd rather have
than
my stuff
countered.
killed. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you were playing a super hardcore kill creature deck, good on you. Like if you're gonna kill all my creatures, you're gonna kill all my planeswalkers. You're just nothing survives. That doesn't bother me. I'm still playing the game. I'll find it annoying.
Yeah, but at least you get to do something.
But
yeah.
at least I'm doing something. And
that part is fair.
There's ways around kill spells. Unless you're playing counter, there's no way around counter.
Oh, yeah, make your guy hexproof. Yeah, do stuff. indestructible.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So other than the adversaries you didn't like, anything else you just absolutely hated? And were like, I would get rid of this?
So Jadar, I don't think is actually all that good, even on turn 2.
Yeah.
Like it's okay, but eventually those decay tokens don't do anything.
Yeah,
They,
except sit there.
they swing, they get blocked, they die. You get a new one that can't block.
Yep.
In this deck, again because of Poppet Stitcher, I'd keep him because none of your once you get to the Poppet Factory, none of your tokens have decay, so he's just crapping out 3/3s every turn.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah. I don't know, like nothing I drew. Although I would probably put in the 5-drop guy that steals creatures. After watching,
Oh yeah,
after you
Mind
use that,
Flayer.
yeah, after you use that to good effect, I'd probably put that in, and probably for Drana.
Yeah,
'Cause,
fair.
like
5-drop for a 5-drop.
Sludge Monster's really the one thing that I'd want to bring back.
Yeah. Yeah, Mind Flayer's just good. It's just a good card.
Yeah. Hall of Storm Giants did what Hall of Storm Giants is supposed to do.
Yep.
Give me something to do when I want to make it night. Or it's going to win me the game. Like,
Yeah. Make a large man who swings.
yeah. I'll make this 7/7. It's got ward 3.
That was definitely the problem at the end, was your ward.
My
I
words?
mean, you'll see the tape. Yeah, because I had answers in hand, but I didn't have answers in hand and enough mana to do anything. Cause I had
Well, and, like, even the word on Graveyard Trespasser is so good.
yeah. Especially late game. I don't want to discard a card. I need these cards. Like
Oh,
I don't have a lot of cards.
why didn't I
Yeah.
play that vampire that you played as well in this deck? He should be auto included for black as well.
Oh, the region?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
good. 5-drop 4/4 flyer. Ward, discard a card. So to kill him costs you 2 cards. Already value.
Yeah.
4/4 flyer, great. If he hits you, he doubles in power. How's that not good?
Yeah, he's an 8/8. Yeah. Yeah, he's so good. I think I had somebody play him against me, and then I was like, "Yep, that goes in every black deck I make for the rest of my life." That's what's happening there.
Yeah. But yeah, fairly simple, straightforward. Realistically, I'd probably cut this whole book, hand, eye combo.
Okay. That's just there for cutes.
It's there for cutes.
Yeah.
And I actually was able to crack it off, I think, twice on people. Once to lead me to victory, and once and then lose.
Ugh.
Well, I did it, and then they exiled it. Like,
Oh.
the very next thing that happened, I went, I'm going to make an 8/8. Move to combat, exile it. Well, shit.
Yeah. Boo and hiss.
I would have rather just had the hand. Like, Hand of Vecna, I think, is a fine card.
Yeah.
But both the book and the eye are like you'd want to build a deck around them.
Yeah, it's I see it in historic every here and again. It to me it's basically a meme deck like it would be treasure hunt.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I get there or I don't. And it takes me 6 turns and then I'm out. Like I do the thing.
But that's just like I made them for this. For this deck. So it cost me a mythic and a rare to get the 2 because I only ever got one of them. And I found that to be super annoying too. Like, you keep getting Hand of Vecna, right? Or you kept getting Hand of Vecna?
I kept getting I.
Yeah, that's
Um
all I ever got. I think I
yeah.
had 4 Eye of Vecna without opening any packs by like my 3rd draft.
think I only just got Book of Vile Darkness like 2 packs ago or something like that.
But so like to build around this, I wouldn't spend the tickets to build Book of Vile Darkness
Yeah.
because it's mythic. If it was rare, sure, I've got rares to throw around. But mythic, I want something better.
Sure.
All right. Well, anything about my deck that we didn't discuss that you?
No, I mean everything makes sense to me. To me this is blue black zombies, you know, you definitely had rogues in the package as well, but it's like blue black zombie control with some Mimi fun sides. And yeah, all the cards make sense.
So this is actually one of the decks that I was just like, oh, if I did actual just zombies and did Snowlands and played the zombie lord and the other zombie lord, and I was like, would that be good? And like I kept trying to put it together, and I was just like, I keep getting so close to just this deck, and now I'm playing cards that aren't better just to make it a zombie deck.
Yeah. I mean, Narfi's really the only thing I would have included just for the decay guys. Because like you said, once they're 3/3s for life, it's like, oh, all right.
Well, you have Narfi, you got Champion of the Perished, which cares about zombies coming into play. There's also a 4-drop that cares about zombies. Zombies and skeletons and vampires all get
Oh
plus.
yeah, yeah. It's a tiefling.
It is.
I have it in one of my decks.
I don't
Something of the Cool. Yeah.
Death
Yeah,
Gates
everything
and
gets
Mycool.
+1/+1. Yeah.
Skeletons, vampires, and zombies you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, you can pay 1. If you do, you get a skeleton.
Yeah. It's dope.
Yeah, so there's plenty of stuff where you're like, oh yeah. But like I said, so much of it just felt worse than what I was already playing.
Fair. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm building this deck. This is gonna be great. I think when I was building Faraday, I was like, oh, Dargans. And then like as I was going, I was like, not enough Dargans I like. And it's like you gotta pivot sometimes. Well, all right.
I am
I'm
in
gonna
your
flop
deck.
over. I'll flop over to my pile of cards here.
I believe you are missing a very important card for this deck.
Oh, I'm sure I am. I'm always missing at least one. That's how my deck building goes.
So when I originally built this deck, I had Magda in it, and you should have had Magda in yours as well.
You think so? I was like, man, this thing is not swinging enough for me to worry about it.
No, but what about your Stormkiln artist that's also a dwarf? And like there's actually a lot of really good dwarves. Well, not a lot.
Yeah.
But there's enough.
I have 2 dwarves in the deck right now.
So I had Magda, and I had the 7 dwarves, all 7 of them.
Really? That's interesting.
Well, yeah. Well, when 7 dwarves start coming out as 3/3s or 4/4s before you add in other 7 dwarves.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
that's not bad.
Yeah. So you are really leading into black with this.
I'm heavy in the black. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red, 10 red spells, counting your commander.
Yep. I didn't think any of the burn spells were worth it, really.
Fair.
I thought about it a board wipe, but then I was like, well, why would I want a conditional doing 4 damage to the board kind of board wipe when I can have a kill fucking everything board wipe like Blood on the Snow? So
Or Meat Hut Massacre.
yeah, I mean it costs more potentially, but yeah, I didn't. It's always a feels bad when they've got a 5/5 and you've got to do 4 to the board.
Yeah.
Um,
But
so yeah, a
unless
lot of
it's
targeted
tapped, you always
removal.
attack first.
What's that?
I said unless it's tapped, that's why you attack first.
Oh, true. Yeah. Um, I
Oh,
still, even though I know we're gonna be doing these, I'm limited to what I'll be playing against with you. I still try to kind of make it a widespread board. So, Bloodline Culling is fine as a removal spell anyway, but Bloodline Culling is mostly here for Toski. Uh, but but Bloodline Culling will obviously work for other things as well.
so
It's a fine combat trick and all that.
yeah, um, I think Reckless Stormseeker is a fine card that you could have been playing that you're not.
I would even have to look that up. Hold on. Wreck. Oh, so much typing. Oh, probably 'cause I don't own it, maybe. Yep, I don't own it.
It's real good. I think I've drafted a couple of them.
Yeah, I mean, Trample's always good.
Well, how about just the front side is haste?
Yeah, Haste is always real good too, especially off a Regent or something like that.
Because like I was looking at the Valor Singer, which is effectively the same thing. It's the beginning of your combat, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And I was like, oh yeah, like you should have played that. And I was like, wait a minute. The Reckless Stormseeker gives haste plus that.
Yeah, like even more.
Yeah, like why would you not? Um, do you have Delina?
I do, and again, anytime I have played Delina, it has been like I can't swing with her, or I have garbage out, so there's no point, or so I've just found Delina to be kind of a meme card that I can't make work. Again, it could be my build, the way I'm building for sure, but yeah, I've always had Delina just not work out, so I was like, I'm not putting her in there
Fair.
because she has to swing to get the copies.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like unless I can give her evasion or make her big enough somehow, it's like she's just gonna die. So unless I was swinging for a kill shot, it like didn't really make a whole lot of sense, I guess.
That's fair.
I mean, double Goldspan dragons would be great. It just never worked out that way.
They're not.
They're not great.
Not off her. Because it enters tapped and attacking, so you miss the combat trigger.
Oh, fair. Well, I mean, 8 damage is 8 damage, but yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that.
but for your deck specifically, you're not getting the extra treasure.
Yeah,
Zarel, the red planeswalker.
I didn't play him. I looked at him and I did not play it. I don't remember why. Uh, oops. I will explain my logic train when I say it. Hold on.
That's fair.
Uh, Logic train. Creatures. Okay, I wanted the haste. Oh, it's even creatures plural. Okay, I don't know what my logic train was then.
Okay.
Because I definitely looked at this and I either went where I thought I clicked on it and it didn't go in there, and then I just didn't really notice after that.
That's fair.
Because I now when I build, I put in all my like obviouses, and then I usually do a search for whatever it is my commander's supposed to do. So in this case, I would search for treasure
Treasure, right?
and yeah, and see what I can find. And then usually my next step is what what planeswalkers do I have access to? Um, so I definitely looked at this, but I don't know why I didn't shove it in there. Especially since it's plural.
1, 2, 3,
Katie does not know. Katie pleads the
5,
fifth.
6, 7.
Orcus was a late ad. That was something Zaragoza, something like that. He's a 4/4 flyer with haste and death touch, and he costs one less for each
Oh
member
yeah,
of
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
party. Yeah. Um, that ended up just like never being impactful.
Well,
So
how
I
many creatures do you have in a party?
not very many. But I was fine. I mean, I have one warrior, two
Yeah, I
wizards.
mean, I suppose he's fine as a 5-drop.
Yeah, three rogues. So yeah, I mean, yeah, a 4/4. Oh, two clerics. So yeah, I had enough that it would have. I could have had, a reduction. Um, but yeah, it was just
even if it's
like,
just one, I suppose that is fair enough because 5 mana for a 4/4 flying haste with death touch gives all your other stuff death touch, and if you hit a planeswalker, you just kill the planeswalker.
yeah, it's not nothing. Yeah, but it was just like I don't know. It just never really came up.
And
Um,
Orcus is really good.
yeah, I was like, okay, another board wipe. Again, I was very heavy on removal with this deck. Um, Inkcaster, I just don't draw it to find out if it actually works. It's cute. Um,
Um,
because in theory, my dude should have 1/1 counters, but I just never draw it to really kind of see if it is cute or not, I guess.
so the problem that I found with Kalen specifically is even with all of my treasure manufacturers, I never had enough.
Yeah,
So like,
I mean, story of our lives, right? Doesn't matter how much money you have. It'd be
yeah,
nice to have a little more.
kind of, but like even like there was just so much where I was just like, all right, well, like I'm using these treasures for not creature spells because I want the mana. I want like I think I turned 5 Tybalt against somebody with this deck, with my version of this
Yeah,
deck, because I was just like, oh, I've got the tokens, so let's crack this out early before because he can't kill it right now unless he's got a spell in his hand. And in response to the turn 5 Tybalt, I won the game.
yeah. I mean, you could definitely.
Like
I've definitely done that.
he
I'll
didn't
just
even
power out
resolve,
something.
and it was just concede. I was just like, well, all right.
Yeah, if you don't want to have fun with me.
Tybalt on turn 5 is a bit harsh.
Yeah, it's fun for you. It's not fun for your opponent.
Well, yeah, but like I'm gonna have fun.
Oh, absolutely. Uh,
Although I think the
so
fact that Tybalt gives you the emblem by entering the battlefield instead of being part of the um, ultimate is what makes this just so brutal.
yeah, because I tick up once, and if I just happen to get something good, then yeah. But I mean, that's the chaos nature of Tibble, right? I got two lands. It can be amazing, and it can be oops.
Yeah, but even if you if you had -3'd instead of +2'd and taking something relevant.
Yeah, that's true because I do get to keep it forever. But again, all your dudes had war.
Well, yes, in that particular instance, it wasn't good for you. Like you could have taken your creature back from me,
Yeah, that's true. Um,
which wouldn't have done you enough, but it'd have been
right.
something.
Trying to find the balance of like treasury things. Obviously, I was trying to find recurring treasury things, so hence the Stormkiln Artist and the Goldspan
I
Dragon
found I
and
kept cutting
the
him because I wasn't running enough spells to be relevant. And you only have 10, including Blood on the Snow.
yes,
So like the most you could get off of him is 9.
9 treasures.
9 treasures without killing himself in the process.
Right.
So
I didn't hate that. I thought it was all right.
I didn't bother with the Jaded Sellsword. Um,
Fair.
just because without the like if you don't have Kalen in play, I think even with the treasure makes him kind of bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh boy, I got a 4/3 first strike haster for 1 turn. If like the first strike stayed,
Oh
awesome.
man, I wish the first strike stayed.
But like you understand what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah.
don't necessarily like cards that only become marginally okay because of another card.
Yeah.
Like him as a 5/4, great. Him as a 4/3, no.
I mean Relic Robber because it's my deck.
If Relic Robber's just
Uh,
a good card.
yeah, I love Relic Robber. I
I,
love that card more than I should.
I can't tell you how many games I've won because of Goblin Construct, even when I was just playing him in mono red. I was like, mono red
Yeah,
haste. Turn 3, here's a Relic Robber. Take 2, take another one because it's your turn. Oh,
it's just so funny.
you didn't kill it. Here he comes again.
Uh, it's so funny. And then him, and that's another reason why, well, Thieves' Tools is just, is good evasion, plus it gets me a treasure token, but, you can throw the Thieves' Tools on there, you can throw the Thieves' Tools on your Horde Robber if you want to make treasure that way. Um, yeah, just like removal, removal, removal. Lolith is just good, or Lolth, however you say it. I don't know. It's a good planeswalker.
Yeah, it's a real good Planeswalker. That's why I played
Yeah.
it, and then some jerk exiled it.
Yup. Immediately. For me, Jadar, and I agree with you, like pretty eventually it's just unless you get him out early and you happen to get a couple of nice hits in, it doesn't really matter. Um, he is mostly there for Immerstrom Predator. Uh,
Fair.
because yeah, being able to just
Give it
have
indestructible.
give indestructible options where I get it back is cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
Manticore for removal, Meathook Massacre for removal, 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 removal.
Um, all of your spells are removal.
Yep.
All
Kill
10
it
of them.
dead.
All 10
Kill
spells
it
in your
dead.
deck is removal.
Exactly.
And I was like, okay, all right, like I can.
Sounds like someone at the door?
Huh?
Oh, I was like, someone was just
It's
making
cool.
noise. Okay. Um,
Did somebody knock on the door?
no, just you.
I was like, I'm pretty sure
Uh,
you just heard him.
yeah, I think I did just hear the dial. So yeah, I mean, definitely my thought was keep the board clear, kill you with Relic. I mean, not exactly, but it's just,
That's fair.
but that's how it worked out. Um, Gold Vein Pick is whatever. It doesn't need to be there. I've definitely had games where it helped, but it's whatever.
I've had games where
You
I've
find
won
some,
because of it.
yeah, you find some prisoners. It's just cute. But I've definitely had it help. Um, it also works out kind of nice with Tibble, because then I can pick one and I get to have the other two anyway.
Sure.
Um,
Nope.
what else?
Nope. No, you don't.
Why not?
You may play cards exiled with Tibble.
Oh, Boo and his. Okay, never mind. I only get one. Still worth it sometimes.
So yeah, like Sacred
Um,
Witch, I can understand. 3/2 Menace, Ward pay 3 life, like that's pretty good.
yeah,
I don't think you're spell heavy enough to make her actually be relevant.
yeah, that's fair. I still have, and granted, like the games I'm playing against people online are definitely not going to be on your skill level always, but I definitely have people who are like, kill it, and it's like, okay, like I don't mind if you kill it. That is not the heart and soul of this deck.
I mean, I'll kill a Sedgemoor Witch instantly, but that's because I've played against a lot of them, and they're making 2 to 3 pests a turn.
Yeah. Can be real problematic.
So I don't need a Sedgemoor Witch getting out of control with just 1/1s that gain them life. Like,
Yeah.
F that. Let's just kill her. Be done with it.
So yeah, I mean everything was like recursion and kill it with fire for the most part.
Fair.
Yeah. I'm not displeased with how the deck ran. I mean,
Although I do think it's funny
um
that you ran Snowlands for 2 cards.
yeah, but I mean they work the same either way, so what's the difference?
And
Like,
realistically, only for 1 card.
yeah.
Because, like, Hailstorm Valkyrie is okay, but it is a heavy tax to have her be good.
Oh, sure.
Like,
But I mean,
like that is, dump all my mana in. Here I come. Hope you don't have a kill spell.
please don't have a kill spell. Please don't have a kill spell. Aw.
But, like, she's okay if you have nothing better to do.
Yeah,
But
I would agree.
so often with her, it's I can do more damage or I can progress my board state. And you're doing that trade off. So like to me, realistically, it's just for Blood on the Snow, which is fine. Because
Blood on the Snow getting back a Westgate Regent or a Drana is always it's like oof.
even a Goldspan Dragon, like
Yeah,
there's
Goldspan Dragon.
Emerge from Predator. Like there are so many really good creatures in here to get back with that. So I get it. Which is why I think it's funny that you're in Snow for Blood on the Snow, which is fine. Like that's absolutely fine. Well, especially since like Blood on the Snow, get back Hoarding Ogre, cast Kaelin, swing.
Yeah.
Like you can do some relevant things.
I definitely, and this could just be because I don't play in full control 9 times out of 10. I don't.
Well,
Oh yeah,
I'll turn on full control if I need it. Otherwise, I just have it off.
yeah, because it'll say like pay with treasure, and then it will use all of your treasure. Um, and I was like, oh, like I don't want it. There was one time where it was like I could play 2 dudes and put a 1/1 counter on each dude, and I would rather do that than make this guy have 2 counters, I guess. So the way auto control works, if you're paying with treasure, you're paying with all the treasure. It's not asking you how many. So pro tip, people.
Well, your Westgate Regent came down as a 7/7 because you paid with all your treasure.
I meant to pay with all my treasure that time. That time was fine. Because that was gross and hysterical.
I was at 4 and had no creatures. How's
I
that
know.
relevant? Him with no counters on it at that point, still my death.
I don't know that. Had to play to your outs.
Fair.
Maybe you gotta wait a life gain. I don't know these things.
Well, I did, since I had Poet's Quill in play and Mask of Gristlebrand in hand.
Yeah. That's funny. I literally cut that card like 2 days ago. I was like, F it, it doesn't work.
And then you lose the match to it.
I know. That's just upsetting and poetic. Like your quill.
Like
Right, Brassonians. Oh, I tied that up so neatly. All right, Brassonians. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out Jason's channel so you can see things from his point of view. Kind of check out his line of play and why he did what he did.
And everybody on my channel, go watch Katie's. You should be anyway. You should be watching both of them not at the same time, but you should be watching both of them just so you can see the varying play styles and like thought processes. And I meant to yell at you for something that happened in the last one. You had a much better play than what you did, and now I don't.
Sounds like something I would do. Was it wipe the board when I should have?
No, it was. I think you could have gained more. I think I was watching the green white.
I think there was a really bad misplay in the green white.
Like
I'd have to rewatch it, but I think you're right. I think there was a really bad misplay in that one where I was
there
like,
was something where I was
ugh.
just like, oh my god, if she'd put this out just and you had it. It's like you had you put it out 2 turns sooner than you did, like it'd have been a much different game state.
And Brassonians, I'm also sorry that all of my deck names for this round are so boring. But there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of brain energy going into decks this go round, and so there's not enough brain energy to go into naming the decks. So I'll try harder for the next set. Or for the later commanders.